Greetings to all. Welcome to the Way to Live YouTube channel, your space for spiritual clarity, inner healing, and soul transformation. Here, we go beyond the surface level advice to awaken your higher consciousness and help you remember who you truly are. Today's video is inspired by a thoughtful question from one of our subscribers, Reena. Is making money through online rummy, poker, or lottery a good way? Spiritually and energetically? That is what her question is. In part one, we saw what money actually is, how it is pure energy, and how to attract wealth in a more natural, aligned, and fulfilling way. We have also explored why some people live in abundance while others remain in lack, and how belief systems play a key role in shaping that reality. If you haven't watched part one, I highly recommend you to do that before continuing here. Now, let's understand something basic yet profound. How to earn money in a more spiritual way. When you earn money by investing your time and energy in something meaningful, that wealth should serve you positively. That's number one. And it should also serve others who are impacted by your work. That is number two. These are the two laws. For example, if you run a catering business and your true passion is to provide fresh, healthy food, then you're not just doing business, you're offering nourishment and care, correct? The people who eat your food receive health and satisfaction, and you in return receive wealth and appreciation. So there is a fair exchange of energy, mutually beneficial. This is what spiritual alignment looks like. But when you earn money by causing loss or suffering to others, whether directly or indirectly, you are stepping out of spiritual alignment. So, is earning money through online rummy or poker a correct one? A correct way, spiritual way? Let's take the case. And the first question is, what is the intention of the game's creator? If the platform simply charges a fixed entry fee like 100 rupees or a few dollars, and the player knows they are not winning or losing, but simply playing for entertainment or relaxation, then that's okay from my understanding. There is a clarity, consent, and simple exchange of value. But most platforms are not built that way. They invite you with free deposit offers, and they advertise easy chances of winning, correct? They create the illusion that if you just try a few more times, you will win big. But in truth, these games are designed in a way where one person's win means another person's loss. It creates a duality, high and low, gain and loss, and lures people into the trap of greed and hope. The intention here is not to benefit, but to bait, trap, and profit from people's hopes. So what happens energetically here? People use their time and energy, their life force, to try and get lucky. But most end up losing. They walk away not just with less money, but also with more frustration and disappointment, more fear, more belief in lack. The game creator may say, these are just rules and people choose to play. But when the intention itself is to manipulate hope and trigger addiction, then what you say, karma is already set. This is not spiritual abundance, it is energetic manipulation. Both the game creator and the players are caught in the web of their own negative beliefs. Beliefs in scarcity, in shortcuts, and exploiting or chasing luck. Which means a lack of self-belief, lack of trust in their own gifts. Now, let's also touch upon something many people ask. Is buying lottery ticket also out of spiritual alignment? In my view, lottery is a little bit different from online rummy or poker. Because when someone buys a lottery ticket, the probabilities are clearly known. People understand that chances are very low, and it generally doesn't create the need to keep buying more and more. In general, there is no manipulative marketing or addiction built into more lotteries. Of course, some individuals may act out of greed and buy many tickets, but in general, the losses are limited and expected. And interestingly, my intuition says that in rare cases, even spiritual guides may use such a platform for a higher purpose also. There are stories where a channeler was guided to buy a specific lottery ticket, and with that winnings, they built a spiritual infrastructure such as temples or healing centers also. So, I'm not really trying to say that lottery is fully in alignment, but compared to online gambling, it is less energetically harmful and much clearer in its structure. One ticket is enough. Buying more doesn't change much. And people usually know that. Because there is no psychological trap, it is less damaging energetically. That's the key difference. Now, let's go even deeper. Your reality is shaped by your state of being. If your state of being becomes dependent on luck, chance, and jackpot thinking, so to speak, you begin to disconnect from your true self. You don't trust your true self. You're disconnected from your own intuition. You forgot that you are the creator of your reality, not a gambler of fate. When your actions are rooted in fear, greed, or escape, you're creating energetic imbalances within yourself, within your system, and attracting more resistance, confusion, and poverty, not abundance. And here is the deeper truth. People who are motivated negatively when it comes to making money, who turn greedy, manipulative, or opportunistic, are not necessarily bad or evil. They are simply acting from a place of inner lack or limiting beliefs. They haven't yet discovered their spiritual gifts. They don't know their own true strengths. They don't believe that wealth can be mutually beneficial because no one ever showed them how. They don't believe what I truly need can be easily fulfilling by acting on what inspires me in life. So instead of aligning with intuition, they chase shortcuts, they follow fear, they misuse their energy. So the real solution is this: your mind needs to become receptive enough to receive clear inner intuitive guidance. Only when you connect with your own intuition, you will know what to do, who you are, and how to live a life of true fulfillment while attracting what you truly need at every given moment. So let's ask the real question. What is the intention behind the platform? What is the intention behind the person who chooses to play these online rummies or poker? If the intention is not positive, if the intention is built on manipulating desire, if the result is emotional instability and financial loss for many, then spiritually, this is not the right way to earn money. True abundance comes from you act with passion, serve with love, and trust the natural flow of your energy and purpose. So, no, it is not spiritually right from my perspective to earn money from platforms that profit from the suffering or loss of others. Instead, discover your primary abundance, use your gifts, follow your inspiration, take aligned actions, and let money flow to you naturally as a natural byproduct of life lived in truth. This is spiritual wealth. Is it making sense to you? With this, I conclude this video. If you have any questions, feel free to type them in the comment section. If you would like to discuss your personal challenges and gain clarity about your life, you can book a paid counseling session with me. Send a text message on WhatsApp. Please avoid calling, and I will allocate a time for you. You're always loved. You're always supported and guided. You're always blessed. Until next time, stay connected, stay empowered, and be blessed. Thank you very much for your time. Bye-bye.